Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, new information coming out on what's going on with Jamie Foxx. You guys, it was more serious than any of us thought. They are saying that Jamie Foxx is lucky to be alive. Now, we're going to get into these reports, including the way emergency room doctors almost lost him. You guys, Jamie has been to HE double hockey sticks and back. Thank goodness he is still with us. Just to bring you a little bit up to speed, nobody knows what's really going on with Jamie. They haven't given an official medical diagnosis. A lot of people said it was a stroke, a hemorrhagic stroke, which led to him having extreme paranoia, delusions, thinking people were out to take his life. So many things. On top of that, we know whatever the complication is, they said it's a complication, not an actual, which led us to believe that there was an actual condition. What's more, Nick Cannon hinted at, and it looks like he's going to announce sometimes in the next couple of weeks, that he is taking over a lot of Jamie Foxx's projects, letting us know that the road to Jamie Foxx's recovery is going to be a lot longer than any of us thought. You guys, let's get into this. They're saying Jamie Foxx is lucky to be alive after a terrifying medical crisis. It was touch and go, not just for hours. It was touch and go for days. Remember when Nick Cannon just said that Jamie Foxx is alert and awake, but nobody said he is communicating? Which calls into question Nick Cannon saying that Jamie Foxx gave him his blessing to take over his projects. If he was non-communicative and he just came out of basically what I assume is either a coma or a medically induced coma, how did he give you this blessing? You know what? Let's just get into this, because I'm sure the answer to that will actually come out sooner rather than later. They're saying Jamie Foxx was seconds away from catastrophe as he suffered a terrifying medical crisis. They said docs worked feverishly to revive the 55-year-old actor who was rushed to an Atlanta hospital on April 11th after falling fatally ill while shooting, Back in Action. That's a film he is shooting with Carmen Diaz and also Glenn Close. If you guys remember, Jamie is actually directing that film. He's also starring in that film too. It was going to be the big vehicle for him making the jump to be the director. They're saying Jamie suffered a serious medical episode and needed immediate attention. It was touch and go for days with him. He had to be revived. He's lucky to be alive. Sources said the desperate emergency room physicians likely saved his life, saying Jamie is very lucky he got treatment when he did. Again, this leads me to believe that the rumors about him having a hemorrhagic stroke are actually true. If you guys don't know, that is when your brain, what the blood vessels in your brain hemorrhage and it causes a stroke. On top of that, it causes bouts of paranoia, changes in mood, changes in temperament. It definitely messes with your mental health. Now, I do want to say this. As with all types of strokes, the sooner you get medical intervention, the easier it is to recover. Again, they're saying that Jamie got the best medical attention. He was rushed to an ambulance. They're saying the horrific episode was made public by his daughter, Corinne, who wrote on social media, luckily due to quick action and great care, he's already on his way to recovery. But, and here's the big but, insiders said the gritty situation has left him hospitalized for more than a week, was far more devastating than the family let on. They said Jamie suffers from high blood pressures, which doctors say can cause clots in the brain, leading to a stroke. Doctors believe this was a long time coming. They said that if they had not acted fast, Jamie would have been a goner. One insider insisted Jamie's breath with death actually may have saved his life because stress on the set of his new film was likely a major factor in his collapse. Again, I do want to point out, everybody with inside information is saying that it was due to something with stress. Jamie is not known to use any illicit substances. He is not known to be a partier. Again, do we know what somebody does in the privacy of their own home? No. But when it comes to Jamie Foxx, somebody cannot live a double life for over 2 decades in Hollywood and nobody really know about it or hear about it. I do believe this insider that is saying that Jamie actually suffered a stroke, that stroke with blood clots, and there was some type of brain hemorrhage. Now, they're saying he also had an absolute meltdown during production. This was in England. He went ballistic on several members of the crew, leading to the firing of 2 directors and his own personal driver. Again, for anyone that actually knows a family member that suffered from strokes, it's not uncommon for you to have a completely different personality, a change in personality in the days or even weeks leading up to the stroke. Again, this is blood vessels in your brain, possibly a blood clot. That is what this changing. And honestly, let's be real, okay? Because I felt like all these leaks about Jamie, like lashing out on set, it was a little bit unfair. Now, just hear me when I say this, and then I'll get back into this article. Jamie's known to be nice, generous, kind, really salt of the earth type of guy, okay? The fact that on most movie sets, actors, actresses, directors, whoever, are just they act a D fool. There's stress, there's millions on the line, your career's on the line. It's just not easy. Now, am I making an excuse for Jamie? Absolutely not. But I do want to point out that Jamie Foxx's reputation, okay? His reputation is so good. And he treats people so well. And no matter what's going on, he always treats people with dignity and respect. That the first time he actually flips out, okay, and acts like an a-hole, people are like, oh my God, and there's all these think pieces written around it. Again, this lets me know what type of person Jamie Foxx is. And again, it sounds like these flip outs were out of character. Now, they're saying that he reportedly suffered, when he suffered that meltdown, the drama on the set reportedly ran so high, the tense atmosphere led Carmen to rethink her celebrated return to acting after a 9-year absence. They said Jamie was absolutely troubled throughout the shoot. He wasn't fun to be around, especially for Carmen, but now there seems to have been a good reason for it. Again, Carmen Diaz came out of retirement to help her friend Jamie, and kudos for her for actually doing that. But let's be real. Carmen was probably like, I'm just not down with acting. To leave something for 9 years, I mean, come on. We can't blame that on Jamie either. And Carmen Diaz has not come out and said this, so this is all speculation. They said over the weekend, sources said Jamie was awake and alert, but still recovering in the hospital under the doctor's care. It's important also to note that Jamie has not been released. Hardly anybody except for family and very, very close friends have been able to see him. And the only person that publicly commented was Nick Cannon. And that was just to say that Jamie asked them to take over a few projects and that Nick is going to be announcing it very, very shortly. Again, Jamie Foxx and Nick Cannon have been friends for a long time. I don't doubt that Jamie didn't ask someone he trusted and knew and loved like a brother to take over the slack. I'm just saying, even in Nick's statement, he acknowledged that Jamie is not communicative, but said that he somehow has Jamie's blessing. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to put that out there and what's going on. He's lucky to be alive. It was a terrifying medical crisis. It was touch and go. He is still hospitalized, and we have no word on when he's going to make a full recovery. You guys, please keep Jamie in your prayers. Again, it's very rare that somebody's on screen matches the off screen. Let's keep him in our prayers, and hopefully he returns to his family completely healed, renewed, and gets back to where he was. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.